There's a fluid, a thick purple sea, pulling the breath from the center of me. I'm sinking through layers of a soft indigo, into the places where the heavy things go.
The earth is a magnet, the sky is a weight, measuring the pull of a motionless fate. I'm tethered to you by a cord made of lead, wrapped in the blankets of a mahogany bed.
Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick. The silence is honey, golden and thick. I'll drown in your shadow, I'll sleep in your wake, the only sweet ending that I'm willing to take.
The world is a blur and the stars are a hum, waiting for the morning that will never quite come. We're caught in the suction, we're lost in the pull. Our spirits are empty, our bodies are full. Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
Don't try to swim, don't try to rise, close all the doors and
Shut all the eyes.
the bottom is warm and the bottom is deep, the only true promise that
We're allowed to keep. Velvet gravity pulling down, falling so slow in the velvet gravity,
losing the fight with
with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Velvet gravity, sink with me, sink with me. The garden is forged in a furnace of red, where the living are silent and the metal is fed.
I'm touching the blossom of a cold black rose,
tracing the geometry that the blacksmith knows.
the stem is a wire and the leaf is a blade, in the factory of shadows that the humans have made.
I'm harvesting anchors from the flower of steel, trying to remember how the soft things feel. design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate light. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light. They won't wilt in the winter, they won't bend in the gale. A love made of metal that was destined to fail, hotter than a heart, heavier than a stone, the most beautiful prison we have ever known. The fragrance is rust and the nectar is oil, feeding the roots in the metallic soil. I'll build you a bouquet of the scrap and the boat to survive the vibration of the electric jolt. No color in the orchard, just the gray and the tan, a mechanical nature and a structural plan. We are blooming in the rivets, we are growing in the gears, in the cold architecture of our industrial fears. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate light. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light. They won't wilt in the winter, they won't bend in the gale. A love made of metal that was destined to fail, harder than a heart, heavier than a stone, the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Is finally complete. Iron petals strike hard. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light. They won't wilt in the winter, they won't bend in the gale. A love made of metal that was destined to fail, hotter than a heart, heavier than a stone, the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Iron petals, don't let them rust. Iron petals, Iron petals, the courtroom is empty, the jury has fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were bled. I'm holding the gavel with a trembling hand, a stranger in a dark and a lawless land.
The evidence is piled like a mountain of ash, the ghost of the lightning and the thunderous crash. I'm standing in the dark with a collar of gray, waiting for the words that you're too afraid to say. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the grave
the shadow meets the edge of the light.
No guilty or innocent,
no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
The witness is silent, the record is torn, a testament to all of the things we have sworn. I'll offer a bribe of 1,000 regrets to cancel the weight of our emotional debts.
The lamp on the desk is a flickering sun, watching the threads of the story unspun. We're sentenced to wander, we're sentenced to stay in the middle of the mist where the colors turn gray. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light.
No guilty or innocent,
no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
Let the vision blur. The only true justice is the way that we were.
No need for the chains, no need for the cell. The truth is a secret that we'll never tell.
Smoky verdict,
judge me. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light.
no guilty or innocent,
No right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days. Smoky
verdict,
in the smoke. The apples are swollen with the forbidden juice, tied to the branch by a tightening noose. I'm stepping on shadows that crawl through the grass, watching the seasons and the centuries pass.
the roots are like fingers that clutch at the stone, guarding the secrets that the forest has grown. I'll taste the temptation, I'll swallow the lie, under the gaze of a predatory sky. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit
the giants to fall straight from the path. Lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap.
I carve your initials in the bark of the pine, a permanent mark of a love so malign. The
Crows are the jurors, the owls are the judge, holding ancient and shivering grudge. The wind is a whisper of a long ago sin, lifting the latch so the cold can come in. We're lost in the thicket, we're caught in the maze, blinded by the thick and the sulphurous haze. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall straight from the path. Lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. Of the spirit and the body begin.
There's a white kind of lead in the core of my frame, a cold burning center without any name. I'm hollowed by gravity, filled by the glow of a satellite rhythm that the mortals don't know.
Calcium and silver, silver and soul, the only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. The The courtroom is empty, the jury has fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were bled.
I'm holding the gavel with a trembling hand,
a stranger in a dark and a lawless land.
The evidence is piled like a mountain of ash,
the ghost of the lightning in the thunderous crash.
I'm standing in the dark with a color of gray,
waiting for the words that you're too afraid to say. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. No guilty or innocent, no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
The witness is silent, the record is torn,
A testament to all of the things we have sworn.
I'll offer a bribe of 1,000 regrets
To cancel the weight of our emotional debts. The lamp on the desk is a flickering sun,
watching the threads of the story
unspun. We're sentenced to wander, we're sentenced to stay
in the middle of the mist where the
colors turn gray. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. No guilty or innocent, no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days. Let the smoke rise, let the vision blur. The only true justice is the way that we were.
no need for the change.
No need for the sound.
The truth is a secret that we'll never tell.
Smoky verdict, judge me. Smoky verdict, judge me. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. reflecting on the puddles of the oil below. I'm walking the alley where the circuits are bare, feeling the static in the chemical air.
The signs are all buzzing like a swarm of the bees, bringing the mechanical gods to their knees. There's a brown kind of poison on the edge of the steel, a reminder of all of the things that we feel.
Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in a flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cables are frayed in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes.
I'm a signal in the wire, I'm a ghost in the code, looking for a shoulder and a place to unload. The iron is oxidized, the chrome is all gone, leaving us here in the radioactive dawn.
The billboards are peeling like a sunburned skin, revealing the hollow that is hiding within. Where sparks in the system, where cogs in the gear, trying to outrun the mechanical fear. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in a flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cables are frayed in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Break the connection, short the machine, to see all the things that have never been seen. The rust is the truth, the rust is the soul, the only thing left that we cannot control. Neon, rust, dust, light. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in a flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cables are frayed in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Neon rust, stay bright. Neon rust. The city's screaming in a violet glow, reflecting on the puddles of the oil below. Walking the alley where the circuits are bare, feeling the static in the chemical air.
The sounds are all buzzing like a swarm of the bees, bringing the mechanical gods to their knees.
There's a brown kind of poison on the edge of the steel, a reminder of all of the things that we feel. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, and the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes.
I'm a signal in the wire, I'm a ghost in the cold,
Looking for a shoulder and a place to unload.
the iron is oxidized, the chrome is all gone,
Leaving us here in the radioactive dawn. The billboards are peeling like a sunburned skin, revealing the hollow that is hiding within.
with sparks in the system,
We're cogs in the gear,
trying to outrun the
mechanical fear. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, and the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Short the machine to see all the things that have never been seen. The rust is the truth, the rust is the soul, the only thing left that we cannot control. Neon, rust, dust, light. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, and the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Neon rust,
stay bright.
neon The afternoon is a penny that's been worn to the bone, the most expensive silence I have ever known. I'm tracing the wires that run through the wall, waiting for the energy to finally fall.
There's a metallic pulse in the palm of my hand, a rhythmic vibration across the dry land. I'm a conductor of the
the sparks through the middle of the night. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit begin. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind. A network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre.
The poles are all leaning like the giants in sleep,
Guarding the messages we're too afraid to keep.
I climb to the rafters, I'll touch the live lead
to wake up the ghost of the things that we said.
The air is a magnet, the sky is a glow
Of a subterranean current that starts to grow.
We are wired for the tension, we are wired for the spark,
Leaving a trail of the light in the dark. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit begin. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind. A network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind. A network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. Copper veins, in the veins. Dry, cracked stone, the deepest abandonment I have ever known. I'm chasing the mirage of a cool blue stream in the middle of a parched and a feverish dream.
My tongue is a parchment, my throat is a fire, the smoke of the memory of a liquid desire. I've been digging for water in the heart of the salt, watching the machinery of the universe halt. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky. Watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light. Searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing of permanent days, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. that falls from the shadow of the memory of you. The desert is endless, the horizon is wide.
Nowhere for a thirsty young spirit to hide. The canteen is heavy with the weight of the air, the final conclusion of a desperate prayer. We're drinking the heat, we're drinking the light, waiting for the deluge in the middle of the night. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. Infinite longing of permanent days, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
Open wide to quench the ferocity that is burning inside. But the drought is a teacher, the drought is a grace, finding our truth in this desolate place. Eternal thirst, burn first. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. Infinite longing of permanent days, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. Eternal thirst, eternal thirst, still burning. Eternal thirst. The altar is empty, the banquet is bare. There's a holy vibration in the shivering air. I'm starving for something that isn't of earth, measuring the value and the weight of my worth. The stomach is screaming, the spirit is parched. Under the arch is where the ancestors marched. I've been eating the silence, I've been drinking the dust, trying to find a religion that is worthy of trust.
A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain.
For my ribs there's a cage for the light, to keep the ferocity through the middle of the night. I don't want the bread, I don't want the wine, just the electric taste of your spirit in mine.
The famine is beautiful, the longing is grand, walking the miles of a desolate land. Every heart craving is a song. This is the place where the lonely belong. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. The pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. Sacred hunger, I'm still empty, I'm still yearning. Sacred hunger, sacred hunger. A circle of a sharpened regret, a heavy reminder of a sun that has set. I'm sitting on splinters in a ballroom of glass, watching the ghosts of my dignity pass.
The kingdom is briars and the subjects are crows, guarding the secret that the wilderness knows. I'll kneel at your feet on the cold granite floor, while the wolves of the winter howl outside the door.
Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. Rule from the height of your thoughted throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.
The scepter is hemlock and the robe is of nettle, testing the strength of your internal metal. I'll build you a fortress of 1,000 mistakes to shelter the heart that so quietly aches.
The ivy is climbing the walls of the hall, waiting for the empire to finally fall. No gold in the treasury, no wine in the jar, just the light of a dying and distant star. Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. Rule from the height of your thorny throne. on a skeletal harp. I'm planting the memories of the people we lost, ignoring the winter and the coming of frost.
The field is a gallery of the ribs and the jaws, governed by ancient and pitiless laws.
I'll dig a new furrow in the hardened debris
to find a small corner for you and for me.
White as the ivory, hard as the hate, standing outside of the cemetery gate, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
With no candles inside, witnessing the ego and the death of the pride.
I'll hang my transgressions on the branches of pine and wait for the judgment of the cosmic design. The worms are the weavers of a subterranean lace, covering the lines of a beautiful face. We're part of the cycle, we're part of the ground, where the meaning of the silence is finally found. White as the ivory, hard as the hate, standing outside of the cemetery gate, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
The fossilized beat of a stubborn heart.
Nothing is wasted, nothing is gone, just waiting for the light of the eternal dawn. Bone orchard, dig deep, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
Bone orchard,
bone orchard, the bone orchard,
bone orchard.
Water is dark like a cup of old tea, flowing away from the shore and the sea. I'm wading through currents of a liquid regret, trying to remember what I'm supposed to forget.
The bank is a tangle of the willow and weed, the fruit of a rotten and a poisonous seed. I've been drinking the gall, I've been tasting the brine of a history that's jagged and a love that's malign.
Acrid and cold, a sting in relief, washing the mud mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep.
The pebbles are sharp like 1,000 small knives, cutting the threads of our wandering lives. I'll find a smooth stone in the belly of the flow, a heavy reminder of the things that we know.
The frogs are a choir of a deep, guttural sound, guarding the silence of the hollowed out ground. We're sinking in shadows, we're lost in the reeds, offering our failures like a basket of weeds. Acrid and cold, a sting in relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Flow on. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter Bitter creek. The pews are all covered in a fine gray silt, beneath the high rafters that the ancestors built. I'm reading the scripture from a moth-eaten page, the wisdom of sorrow and the comfort of age.
The preacher is silent, the choir has gone home, leaving the spirits in the chapel to roam. I got a suitcase of sins and a bucket of tears, trying to outrun the ghost of my fears. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn-out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. believers in a parched holy land, holding the truth in a trembling hand.
The incense is powder, the water is sand, scattered like seeds across a desolate strand. But the rhythm is ancient and the melodies deep, awaken the faith that was falling asleep. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face.
Do you believe
In the dirt, in the rain,
Do you believe
in the healing of pain?
The Spirit is moving in the clouds of the dust, the only religion that's worthy of trust.
Dusty
Gospel,
hear the sound, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace,